earth to do.
No.
Obviously.
Savage.
But for the next 2 hours, that is what you were put on earth for.
Yeah, it is to make fun of James, and also to read your comments of advice and probably not tell him and do the opposite.
Yeah. Could you imagine you're like put on this planet, always working towards these 2 hours?
Yeah, that's it.
This is your life now. This is the future. This is it.
That's really
for these
bleak.
2 hours. After that,
It's
new
over.
stuff can happen. But right now, it's only this. I don't know what I was going for really, but I started and I thought I'd continue. So how is everyone on chat? How are you guys doing?
You know, I think it's important to note that this is like a revival JJ stream, right?
It isn't or is?
It is.
It
like
is.
it's been
You
ages.
said it isn't. I'm just
It
like,
is. It's like a revival
Yeah,
stream.
we are the revival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last stream we did?
Warhammer 2?
That's right. Sorry, it wasn't that
Around
long.
about that.
It wasn't that long.
Yeah, but that was a while ago, Joey. Just putting
God.
that out there.
It was.
I know, time flies when you're promoting games. Alright, so we have 4 faction Desert Kingdoms. We are going to be playing in the in North Africa. We're going to be going for what would eventually become Namibia. Obviously, a nation which, for me, is someone who has a lot of interest in the Punic Wars. Namibia and all its sub-factions is something really, really important. They played a massive part. And in fact, kind of the reason why Carthage eventually is destroyed by the Romans. They use a failed war against the Numidians as a pretext to cause the Third Punic War.
Smart.
Well, yeah, not... I mean, the Romans didn't need to have this reason for it. They could have done it if they really wanted it, but it was just what they decided to go for. So let's have a look at their cultural traits. So we have Desert Warriors, plus 10 morale for all their units in the desert.
Yep.
Because they're used to it.
That's right.
They're deep-rooted traditionalists, though, and that minuses research rate, which is not too dissimilar from other factions of that time. A lot of people were very aggressive against new kind of technologies and so forth, so kind of sets a scene there. But when it comes to battle, we have a desert ambush, so it's 50+ chance for a successful ambush, which is really useful. And we also have hit and run, so plus 12 shots per minute for all cavalry units. Because Numidian cavalry were known as the best light cavalry in the Mediterranean at the time. If not, yeah, they would have been the best light cavalry, period, or at least skirmisher cav in the Mediterranean. Hannibal obviously brought them around and used them to devastating effect. So you'll be seeing a lot of that in our playthrough today. I ain't playing on legendary difficulty because I don't enjoy it as much.
I don't want to die. Fun fact, I believe the Massa Esley have the fastest light cav in Rome 2 by a very small margin.
Very small. So we're going to go into that. Victory conditions, conquer a lot of people.
Please.
Whole Italy and basically the Mediterranean. So we're going to go through that. So let's get this started.
So this kind of Let's Play comes from a video that we released earlier today with the hardest start positions in Rome 2, and of Desert Kingdoms, the Massa Esley is in that list of top 5, and that the top 5 is all Rome 2 factions, including some DLC. So Desert Kingdoms is but one of them. If you want to know more about it, have a look on our Facebook page. But we figured since we've just released Desert Kingdoms, why not have a playthrough of one of the hardest factions there and show you guys what you may be missing if you haven't picked it up already. You are the Massa Esley. That's a bad impression from me. You going to read it? Or is it just happening?
For years, our people have lived in the shadow of mighty Carthage to the north, but times are changing and something big is happening across the sea. Yet that might change our fate. We must be ready to take any opportunity arising from the delicate situation to prepare well. We should look to unite our Berber cousins spread across North Africa.
Do it.
That faction are sensible people and honest warriors, and that other faction, on the other hand, are unpredictable and seem very selfish. At the end of the day, the tribes must unite if the future is to be secured, either way, with the olive branch or the sword.
I always go olive branch. I feel like you always go straight up sword.
Olive branch sword. Olive branch shaped sword.
I mean, I don't think it works
that way. A sword covered in olive branches.
Ow.
That's a great idea.
I mean,
you
it
can give
is,
them a piece by stabbing it through them several times.
Yes. It's quite an aggressive, peaceful stance, but okay.
Well, instead of stabbing with the sword, I've covered it in olive branches, so it's less effective now.
Splinters.
Yeah. So maybe that'll work out. I don't know. Right, objectives. follow free settlements by either direct ownership or satraps or military islands. So, does that mean we have access to turning people into satraps?
Carthage welcomes
Yeah, so we can create satraps, which is obviously very useful, much more effective than client states, something you'd only get with, say, the Persian tribes and stuff like that, and more Middle Eastern, so that's really, really powerful. Let's have a look at our initial start position. It's not too bad. Carthage there, you know, neutral, 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 neutral. Of the same people, these two factions here. I don't know if they are going to join us in a confederation. You are going to go away.
Yeah, we tell her to go away every stream.
I guess if you get some alliances with Carthage here.
Oh no.
That's not going to
I've got the same drink.
Cheers.
The gods rightly wish us to show humility and not enrich ourselves at your expense.
Oh.
Ugh, come on. I like trade. Trade's good. So we're going to try and get our trade agreements up and running. That looks like it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle than I expected. That's
Are we non-aggression with those? I'd say go non-aggression first, right?
I'm going to kick one of them in the head. I'm just not sure which one. These guys I'm trading with already and we're friendly, so I'm probably not going to attack them.
So turn one, you're already going to kick one of them in the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, come on. Which is my best army? Dreaded Nomads, Warriors of the Future.
Of the fortune.
The fortune.
Of the future.
Of the future. I mean, it both works. I mean,
it said it Warriors of Fortune, right?
Right. Well, I was
Did
just.
it?
I don't know.
Dread
Joey.
Nomads.
Joey, I don't know. Let's just assume I was right in the first place and just work back from there.
Yes, let's assume.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, I found.
Are you going to do some politics with the...
I'm just checking what our situation is.
System?
I can hire some politicians. Or I won't. And I think that's probably safer. Mainly, just want to see where we are right now. So that's led by him. That's led by our glorious faction leader. So I'm going to basically...
This is turn one.
Alright, so my income, not bad. Let's see what I'm going to go for. I'm just going to get some food on the go. Let's start getting some research. It's going to be a bit slower with this faction than others. So I need to be a bit careful about that. I am going to focus... I always want to get an economy on the go, which will be useful. I'm going to get some cultural conversion because I am bordering with other nations here which are going to be slightly different to mine. I'm going to go to war with these guys to the south here. The thing is, it would probably make more sense to attack these guys. But it's simply because I don't have to then border anything. Also, it opens me up a port, which is very useful. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to build up my army. Or maybe I should just instantly attack Carthage and see what happens.
I mean, if anyone can turn it around in a battle, I have faith. But that's a bold move.
I know what their armies look like as well, and they are slightly painful. So early on, I can get Desert Cavalry, I've got my skirmishers, I've got some slave infantry and some Numidian spears. The slave infantry are incredibly cheap, which is useful. But these two settlements are easy to conquer, I think, so I'm going to focus on that. I don't believe I get desert attrition, so let's start moving my armies down here. Oh, God. Do you know what I was saying? Like, oh, this will be fine. I better keep one of my armies back, I think. Just in case. Do I care? Strong questions, James. Strong questions. Do I care?
Are you telling yourself your own questions are strong?
I am going to start talking to myself in the third person.
It's weird.
I got no cav, so I'm going to get myself some of them. I'm also going to recruit some of my skirmish cav. And then on my second army, when I can, I'm going to bulk up with loads and loads and loads of slave units instead.
Cheap.
I'm going to be a slave driver
Wow.
in this campaign. Well, what? Most
it's
of my infantry
historically
are
accurate.
slaves, so, you know, what do you want me to do? I always put something in champion. Increases my campaign movement speed, which is a lot more useful.
Especially early on.
My
Especially here, there's such a vast distance between any settlements, really.
Yeah, I mean, having a nice army is obviously very useful, but if you can't get anywhere, that's worse.
It takes about 3 turns to get anywhere, I find. Oh, don't make him dance.
What? No, I'm not dancing again. Also, I don't revel in conquering Carthage.
Why?
But maybe we should conquer Carthage by the end of the stream.
I think so.
Should that be our goal? Right, appease the military, replenishment rate quite high. The nobles, public order, research rate. I'm going to go with the old and the sick. We've got migration seasons almost upon us. Prepare for provinces. Supplies, horses, and carts are low in number and high in demand. Which group should we focus on? The warriors, the nobles, the artisans, and the old and sick.
Kill them off.
Yeah, but I need public order right now.
Ah.
So I'm going to go with old and sick. You can see over here, like if I push that over anymore, at least this gives me 12 turns now to do something.
Yeah.
And over here, the reason I'm going to recruit these is upkeep is 15 a turn.
Cheap as chips.
Which, you know, I'm getting a vibe of just I can make lots of these troops and not have to worry too much about it. Oh, people are like, oh, he's soft, he's looking at the old and sick. It's calculated move. Like all politicians, you know, they're doing something. They're not just doing it for the love of the people.
It's only for the perks.
Only for the huge perks. So I'm going to attack after this.
Okay. What are we on now? Turn 4?
Turn
4? What turn are we in?
I don't know. Turn 5?
We'll see after this.
4?
Yes, guessing helps.
3? 2? Right.
Welcome, friend. Welcome. Come.
Do you want
sit.
another aggression
Enjoy the
pact with
pleasures
us?
of my home.
Welcome,
and
friend.
let us
Welcome.
find
Come sit. Enjoy the pleasures of my home, and let us find an accord.
All right.
We will blacken the sky with arrows, and each will strike a victim through the heart.
But he
Ow.
doesn't say where those arrows are going.
No. In
He
his
says,
face?
but whoever they hit will be a victim. So it doesn't really matter who it hits.
Well, the tone of the conversation really turned quite quickly there.
He went from being friends to I want to fire arrows in the sky.
Yeah.
He didn't say he was firing it at me, though, so, you know. He's just going to blacken the sky of arrows. How many arrows does he
I
have?
bring word that my lord looks to end the war. He will not look to end it another day.
No? Okay.
Well, you gave him a choice.
Gave him a chance. He moved my satrap. Instead, he's just going to get his head kicked
Kill them.
instead. Look, don't even have an army defending. How cute is that?
Aww.
Actually, that's not really good for... Whoa! I hit the wrong button there.
Oh no!
Whoops. Intentional.
Isn't it always?
This
Rather
could
misclick.
actually end up being quite good for me because he might not be able to get this army back to his main settlement time. Probably will though, but that's okay. 7 turns. So that's I've managed to boost a lot of my income from that, which means cultural conversion, public order. I need that right now. So I'm going to go for public order plus tax rates. I'm trying to basically buy time on this public order here. It's disintegrating. There will be a rebellion in 7 turns. The quicker I can put that off, the better. Don't need a spy right now, but as soon as I get this one here, I can get dignitaries, which can start buffing up some stuff in my settlements. So hopefully next turn I can catch this guy. Until then, I'm going to keep recruiting slaves.
And buffing. Nice.
Don't remember this being so big. Oh, it's obviously been cleaned up since all the updates we've been doing.
Indeed. Also phrasing.
All free. So, what do I want him to be? This guy's going to be an infantry commander. So I'm going to start making more of a warrior. Let's see if I can catch this army before it gets away next time.
Who's that? Who's Total War officially? Is that you? That's old Mead.
We see little profit in further.
Meadow, as he's sometimes called.
Not Old Mead.
Old Mead?
It's not.
What do you mean by Old Mead?
Like, old Given, you know?
Oh,
Like
right.
Old Man Given. But it's not really
I'm not
fair
old.
to say Old Man Mead.
I am not old.
It's not very old.
Am I old?
You're old. You're older than I am. That's true! Don't look at me like it's not true. It is true.
Chat, I want you to guess how old I am.
Yes.
Let's
How
do that
old
game.
is James?
Let's do that game. I mean, today I'm in jeans and t-shirts. It's probably a little harder. I forgot the memo. I thought it was spring, but apparently it's not.
Spring. It's not spring till June.
At your command.
Oh.
No. Come on. Well, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, the army at I don't really mind because it's
Oh,
like the
no.
wrong troops.
Yeah, get them
So,
away.
you don't have much of a garrison. That is beautiful. The only shame is that my other army is got the plague.
Oh, someone said Joey's only like 21. That's not true.
Why are you laughing, guy?
He is. Yeah.
I'm wanting a future where we
Is
can-
anyone right here in chat so far?
Oh, God. 69. First thing I saw. Rambler goes 45. Mate, you're
that
banned.
Rambler?
You're not getting access to anything in the future.
You
That's
are, I'm
it.
brand
Like,
manager.
seriously, you're done. You and
Where
me,
is he?
professionally, we're done. You're a nice guy, Rambler. But professionally, it's over.
That's alright. I'm the brand manager now.
Don't you try and pull rank on me.
I just did. Haha! Live, in fact. Come on, mate!
Old Bert. No one's got it right.
No.
That's terrible.
My lord is willing to lay down.
Seriously, I haven't harvested a new body in ages.
I can tell.
It's like altered carbon. They just
That's what I
stick me
was
in
going to
the
say, like a new
background.
stack.
The dreaded nomads have lost quite a few people due to plague.
Remember the Warriors of Fortune, like I said it was.
Well, yeah, they're not very
Not
fortunate
warriors.
right now, are they? Woo!
As opposed to what Warriors of the Future. The future
Ooh.
they're not going to see for very long.
Hello, Carthage. I
Ah.
like Carthage because they usually give me lots of money. Non-Vagrant Carthage has appealed before the tribal council, bringing him a hefty tribute. It seems they fear our might, so they might be more willing to part with these precious silver in exchange for our continued protection and friendship. These people are fools. Our war chiefs watch them with contempt. I don't know how much I look at them in contempt. They have a lovely city, which I want eventually, so, you know.
It's beautiful.
Unite the desert. More diplomacy. African Arab faction. Here's my only problem with that is, first of all, I'm going to attack Carthage anyway.
Yeah.
And second of all, I doubt I'm really making many friends right now when I'm literally sieging them into the ground.
Yeah.
So,
Give me that money. Money, right?
give
It's
me money.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Hey,
backstab you.
is that one right?
Oh, come on, Joey. I'm going to auto-resolve this one because, surprisingly, 4,500 should probably beat 700. I mean, they do have elephants, and they are quite strong, but let's just say I win.
I want their elephants.
Ooh, I could subjugate them, but no.
No.
At your command.
Now I have a walled settlement. The faction's dead. They were hiding behind that wall. They forgot to build the rest of the settlement, and that's where they died.
That was a huge mistake.
Huge. They messed up.
Huge architectural mistake.
They messed up big time.
Still no one's got it right.
This
On,
faction here, unfriendly with
I
me.
will be a
Non-aggression,
patient-
no. Okay, so I've taken more territory, which is great. All the territory I do have is
Ready for
disease-ridden, and at this point, not particularly happy with me, which is great. I need to repair some territory. Over here, 10 turns into a rebellion, so that's me pretty safe, I think. I'm going to go for this, get my cultural conversion up, and then I'll be able to get some dignitaries as well.
Oh,
The-
Ritual Source has a theory that you're like 8,000 years old, because you occupy the body of an infant during each new moon, and by the following full moon is an aged
My
adult,
master
truly a
extends the
monster.
most
You are
magnificent-
quite into history, and you do know a lot about it, so this theory kind of makes sense in that you were actually physically present during these times? No? Alright. Not 3,000. 8,000. Oh, sorry. Oh.
I was in the
We're
garden.
on to him.
I might be. In the
Is
Is that
sun.
why you're so into Carthage?
Yeah, I might have actually been Hannibal, obviously. But if I was Hannibal, I wouldn't have lost. Just saying.
Ooh! Strong talks.
Strong talk, big talk. Oh, I got an edict. I forgot all about these. I am going to go for...
Bread and games. Food. And you want public order?
Public order right now. I'm kind of struggling. I forgot about my agent. Not my agent, my commander. Going to go warrior as well. We're off to a good start.
It's not too bad, considering that you were a little bit scared.
I
Otherwise you
think
would've
I
gone full
picked my
legend.
target correctly. But it's okay, because we're going to attack Carthage. That never ends badly.
Honorable enemies
They've just declared
will
war on me.
be in
That's
war.
cute. I'm not going to win that, am I?
No.
No, would I? No, I wouldn't.
Nah.
That's okay, though. They're just going to take the settlement back, but then I've got an army literally on top of them, so it's not the worst thing in the world. If they take the settlement, that is good. They did. Rebellion,
Oh.
plague.
Yeah. Edict is back. Bread and games.
Back. There we go. Right. Okay, so I destroyed a lot of the buildings. Good. Yes, you stay over here on my side. Got rid of the buildings that they had there previously because they weren't really doing much for me. And now I can focus on getting some stuff that's actually useful for me in this campaign. So public order, growth, and so forth. These nasty fellows have attacked me. So I'm going to have to deal with them, I guess.
Well, yeah.
But I can't really at the moment because all my troops are dying from plague. So I'm just going to have to wait out the plague for a bit.
Are you gonna merge them?
Meanwhile, Carthage doesn't
Your
like me.
words will find an attentive
They don't
ear
like me
here in
either.
Mm-mm.
These guys are also fighting Carthage.
Welcome.
I'm hoping if they get bad enough, if they start getting killed, I can probably...
Oh, they had a
Confederate them.
massive army.
Yeah. Over here, gonna go for more melee and charge bonus. Have I finished that tech yet? No. 2 more turns. Alright. We got a bit of money at the moment, so we're actually quite good.
What are you gonna do with it?
Sit on it.
Yeah. All right. Not gonna upgrade any buildings.
That's what I do with my money at home. Like, just in a pile and just sit on it.
Like Ron Swanson hiding gold.
Pretty much. I mean, it's not too dissimilar. Another rebellion, and still got disease for another 2 turns. Oh, their army does as well. Papa
The
Nurgle's
Lords of War.
turned up pretty heavy in this one.
Ready for orders.
He loves a bit of filth. He does.
Yeah, I know. I know how it works.
Advance.
That was quite horrifying. The shrieks of the captives being killed there.
They weren't useful anymore. I shouldn't be starving anymore. This should next turn. Hopefully, I should be okay. Dogbutt is the horned rat. It's a bit
Yeah.
extreme in it.
It is a bit. What would you be? I did an interview one
know.
time where
What would I be?
for CA actually, where it was what Warhammer character would I be, and I said I would be Papa Nurgle.
Why would you? What?
Because he's very loving and welcoming. He just loves the development of disease and, you know,
Is that-
sharing of
isn't that
viruses.
a bad thing?
Not to him. Depends. Depends on your perspective.
Of what, the living? Just
Not
saying.
too bad being undead in the Warhammer world, is it?
That's true. Right, so I'm going to have to recruit another commander because I'm losing control of this territory. I don't want it to be too expensive though, so I'm looking at lower upkeep cost for any of them. And the lowest one I can get is Numidian, armoured Numidian raiders, so I'm going to recruit them. And you can see I brought that public order to a bit more of a manageable level. And then I'll just get 2 units of slaves to kind of buff it up. I'm not researching anything, so I should do that now. And I'm going to go again. Yeah, more into public order because I want to focus on fighting.
Did you
and I
actually
don't
click
want to have to. I did click.
I'm just checking. You've misclicked before.
Oh, never. No one has ever
Literally
shown
on
me
this live stream.
Never. Show me the video evidence.
I will after we finish.
How much effort would that be?
I'd do
Find
it.
that time where I misclicked on live stream.
It'd be easy.
Roll back the footage. So I'm being sieged.
Who is sieging you?
This
The
other army of actual effective enemies, which is painful. So I'm going to have to
diseased
rush
as well,
back
right?
an army. They are diseased, actually.
Aren't they spreading that to your settlement?
No. Yes. No.
Thank you, Guy.
I'm just dying in general. At
2
this point.
misclicks.
That's not a misclick. That's just that's a incorrect statement. It's different.
Is it? Sounds like
much.
alternative
Pretty
facts to
much,
me,
Joe.
mate.
So I'm going to start sticking a load of my troops together in preparation for what could be a big battle very soon. I'm going to keep the cavalry the way they are because I don't really want to mix them up too much. And the same with my Numidian spears, I'll leave them as well. He could attack next turn, and that would be his one chance of winning. And it could really hurt, actually. I could lose the settlement quite quickly. This is all done on the good graces that Carthage and its allies doesn't just declare war on me. Because if it does, it would be very, very difficult. Increase in rank.
Oh!
We can have more.
Oh, we don't know what's going to happen.
One of our young supposed to raid the great city's outskirts while their mercenary army is away.
Skilled. What does that say?
Do we allow them,
Subversion.
or best not provoke them? Right now, we're not going to provoke them because we're already fighting a war over here.
Yeah.
And we're not exactly in the best position for that right now.
Not yet. Can we spend our money on anything? Or some money?
No, but I think we could... I'm not going to fight a battle here, actually. I'm just going to keep my troops nearby.
Make yourselves at home.
Next turn, if they attack, then...
At your command.
Ooh, 1 turn before surrendering. Okay, that changes my mind on it. Let's fight a battle.
My lord.
Oh, you got to reach. Okay.
Ah, I can win this one on
That's
auto
fine.
resolve. We just have a significantly larger army at this point. Losing some cavalry, which sucks. Kill everything they have. Time for some payback now, I feel. Except for there won't be, but there will be next turn. Oh no, I got them.
Yeah, it's all dead now.
That's what you get. So actually, while we can, I'm going to counter-attack. Before they can get the settlement back up, actually. Let's see how quickly I can do that. So I'm going to increase the skirmishers. I'm going to increase... which one's going to give me movement speed? This one. So I'm going to work on strategist. And over here, once again, I've now got to another level on my warlords, so I'm able to give them better military training as well. While we're on the move here, we've still got a good chunk of money. What's that upkeep? 66, that's alright. And I'll get some more infantry on the go as well. So we're gonna... keep forgetting about that.
Skaven Blaster says, I bet on peace treaty during turn phase by the AI. I reckon.
Wait, what? Who?
Skaven Blaster says, I bet on a peace treaty during the turn phase by the AI. You reckon, like, are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it?
Let's hope. I mean, I just wiped their army off the face of the earth.
Oh no, they did not. So, a spy tells you that a politician from a rival party is plotting your assassination. What do you do? Straight up kill him. Oh, promote the suspect.
I'm going to promote the suspect.
Yeah,
That
do
seems like a stupid thing to do.
It might, but what if we promote them and then they don't kill us? Because we've turned their loyalty on our side.
Oh no, they raided Carthage anyway. Great. That's brilliant. Just what I needed right now. Everything's going great. I'm going to put it into dignitary. That'll be good.
We did say this was hard. It does say that here. You see this. Hardest.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's at least the hardest start position in the Desert Kingdoms, but it's still in the top 5. If you didn't watch that video, you should.
Hit this settlement as quick as possible. Take them out of the game. Who else have we got bordering them as well? I don't actually know. I think that's... Is that a Greek settlement? It's up here, isn't it? If I remember correctly, at least.
Any of you guys got Desert Kingdoms? Are you enjoying it? What faction did you play and start as? You still playing? What's happened? I want to know.
Yes, I am still playing.
Yes, good. I am playing.
Oh, what smart. Smart move. It
Mm.
worked. We are incredibly smart people.
Yes, we.
Tremendously smart.
Told you it would work out. Oh,
They are recruiting another army quite quickly.
we're up against a queen.
Ready for order. Ready for
Yeah. See if I can get my army a little closer, actually.
pass here. We fight.
Lol. Okay, maybe not.
Run away.
The thing is, I kind of want peace with them instead of having a big fight, but looks like we're going to have to fight.
Oh, Rudy Adam has he's won this faction on legendary. On legendary, James.
It's not as fun, though, is it?
And he's almost done with Kush and Nabate on co-op. Nice, nice. We like this DLC. Great.
Ooh, I'm going to get my... Now, how am I going to do this?
Ready for
This army is almost at full strength.
Do it.
What are their armies made up of? Spears.
ready for order.
Got some cavalry, but I wouldn't say enough.
We fight for you.
You think that's going to turn the tide much, though?
At your command.
One way to find out.
No. Is that army reinforcing them, though? Oh, it's slightly better. Do you want to? Are you going to manually give it a go? You reckon you could do
That's
it?
the only way. We're going to have to.
Do
Give this a go.
Do it.
So we are attacking one of their smaller forces before their larger one turns up. Hopefully that will be enough to give us an advantage. Burning Sands. Start deployment. So,
Do you mind about weather conditions?
if I have a lot of archers, yes. Because archers are the things that would kind of make it a little harder. So let's have a look at what these slave troops actually look like. Because stats-wise, not particularly good. They're a bit of a conglomerate of peoples, as you would expect. We've got some lieutenants in the middle. In the back, we've got our armoured Numidian raiders, kind of look more Carthaginian in style, as in their armour and so forth. And got our mercenary elephants, and then we've got our mercenary Egyptian infantry. Kind of a Greek commander in the middle, which is of the time. So instead of having one big wall of Egyptian slaves, I'll have 2 lines, and then behind that I'll have my 3rd line of better troops. Oh yeah, I can just double line here, that's probably smarter actually. Alright, let's see
Very
how this
nice.
works out.
What they got?
All the way down there. I might actually be able to hit them with these troops before those ones turn up.
Numidian cavalry.
Looks like they're organising themselves.
Levy spears, slingers, levy spears, and then some large shield warriors over here. they will be slightly harder to do. But while this is all happening, my main army is turning up, which is still kind of not recovered from the plague or the multiple sieges.
Let's spread it. Spread the plague. Get up in there.
Let's not do that.
Not spread the plague?
No plague spreading. If I
Why? Spread it to the enemy.
And we have some elephants as well. Actually, does this army have elephants? Yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Are you going to use them?
If I could, I don't think I'm going to get it there in time, though. Looks like they're going to reinforce before I can get there.
Oh, this is not looking super tidy or difficult to manage, I guess is more what I mean.
That's
How do you
easy
feel
for me to
about it?
fix. These are my skirmishers. They're going to be very useful in this battle. Bring up my second army now. So what I was hoping is I was going to come in and attack. Still could, to be honest. My only worry is I'll lose quite a lot to slingers.
There's an ambient bird flying by there.
But you know what? Do you know what's fun, Joey?
What? Guard mode? Is it guard mode? Guard mode's back!
Guard mode is fun. I'm going to take some shots from the slingers here, but I might be able to get these elephants to run amok.
They might all get killed by their handlers? What would you call them? Elephant handlers?
Yeah, that's what they are.
They stab them, right? Through the brain.
Don't go towards my slingers. That would, but towards my infantry. That would suck. Go the other way.
Maybe do something about it? Oh, are they moving? Oh, they're following.
Maybe not really what I was hoping for, but
See, they did it! They killed them all!
they all died at once.
Because they killed them!
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I was talking
that's
about.
What did it. I wondered why that.
They basically started running amok, so they just slaughtered their own elephants. That's a
That
great
is what they're there for.
strategy.
I mean, you see that quite a bit. So their armies grouped up now. The slingers are rushing forward, actually. Going after my elephants now. No. My elephants are going to stay over here and run away. I've got some slingers. I'm going to send them forward. So let's reorganize all my troops.
Into what? Oh,
It's a massive blob. Slingers are just firing away. I might go in and say hi with some of my cav. Sending their skirmishers to buy time. You can start to see my calves rushing in at them now. That's much better. I should probably pull these guys back.
yeah.
Quickly now! Forward! Orders!
I said back, mate. Run.
My lord!
Our spears are yours.
Hey, mate, I'm really struggling with my groups today.
Infantry at
Jesus.
your command. Come
There we go.
together.
Let's get these guys in as well.
Keep this formation.
So these are the guys I want to take out as quick as possible, because these are going to really hurt.
Try and get them to kill their own elephants again.
That's always my plan. So that's why
I think when you surround them and freak them out, they start getting irate, and then the handlers have to kill them. They happened last time.
on this flank. I've got my elephants and some cav. I've got my elephant over here. So I'm gonna hit them in the center, try and just hold them, and then have the elephants smash into the flanks. I no longer really care about the skirmishers that are standing right there, so I'm just gonna move forward and focus on these elephants. If I were these skirmishers, I would start running now. That's a large army.
Yeah. Oh, look at the bodies.
Where are the elephants?
Back there.
See why.
The guy's run there was pretty funny. It was very knees high. Kill him, kill him. Freak him out.
I'm literally throwing
Freak
everything at them,
out. Freak them out.
apparently including throwing my cav into them.
That is the technical strategy term for
The smart
defeating
one.
elephants.
Where are my elephants? Just come here. So their elephants are in combat with me now, which is going to hurt significantly. But there they go, they're dead now. That
Are they all
makes-
dead?
Yep, they
Yes!
commit suicide. as
See?
well.
It was awesome. I remember we did like events back when we were promoting Rome 2 with Al Bickham. Actually, we did a let's play. I want to say Battle of the Nile.
Battle now sounds about right.
And I think that was one of the discussion points there. Actually, was there were some elephants, and it was one of the playthroughs that we did in an event had the same thing happen. But it was quite. I'd never seen it before when all of the handlers just basically killed the elephant.
Throw themselves on their sword.
Yeah. It's looking alright though.
We're doing okay. I'm going to start trying to focus down on some of the easy to kill units.
Well, you've gotten rid of the two pretty tough to kill ones. When Wolves was playing last week, elephants absolutely smashed a lot of his units.
True, but paying attention to their troops here, they're actually very good against... their frontline troops are much better than mine. So I need to get some hammer and anvils in quick. Sending these guys around the back, going to focus on their commander.
Holding some nice lines.
Cavalry, orders, my lord.
My lord?
For whatever reason, one of my units wants to go into combat constantly.
Orders.
Numidian cavalry!
Awaiting order.
Elephants are doing alright there.
Waiting order!
Hey, what are they? Slave infantry. Get back in there. Elephants are in combat now.
Come on.
Yours or theirs?
Mine, theirs are all dead.
Boy.
I killed every one of those. Trample down. Gonna charge into their commander actually. So that sounds fun.
This new DLC is surprisingly good. Why surprisingly out of interest?
Cavalry!
Melee cavalry.
Numidian cavalry!
So we're breaking them on their flanks over here. Gonna see if we can get some more damage onto their skirmish troops. You know what, I'm gonna stop using these guys as range troops. I'm gonna throw them into the back of the enemy over here. Let's get a break in their front line. There you go, big charge there, that's helpful. You can start to see that front line starting to break a little now.
Nice. Balance of power up.
Numidian cavalry!
Climbing up, actually.
Cavalry!
Ready to ride.
If Grace said there's going to be a post, there'll probably be a post. Just keep having a look on our social media channels.
Orders.
So elephants are just doing the work for us here.
Ah, because you didn't expect guard mode. Interesting. Well, you know, the developers and the community team are constantly having a look at your feedback on the game, even if it's from long ago, just so we can, you know, continue to improve. That's what we did with Desert Kingdoms.
Melee cavalry ready.
So this is looking all good. I think we've got this one in the bag.
God, no, it is the new patch, yes.
There we go. Elephants is
Very
cleaning everything up
nice.
now.
Yes! Continue. Can we just follow some elephants for a bit? Yeah. Hi. Oh, those elephants are hanging out. Hi.
It's a messy battle. A lot of men have died.
Yeah.
We don't have much left.
And women. There's women up in here.
Where?
Weren't we fighting one of the... Wasn't the leader of the opposing army a woman?
She's a corpse now.
Well, she might be a corpse, but she's a female corpse at least.
Let me see. Is she in that unit? No. Yeah, she's definitely dead, Joey. Sorry.
All right. That's fine.
Can't find her.
That's fine.
There's a lot of bodies on the field. We'll send someone to investigate.
Yeah. I'm as equally sad about the dead man bodies as I am the dead lady bodies. Just putting that out there. It's just death. It's quite sad, you know.
Virtual.
Virtual death is still sad. See? That's a lady.
Getting wrecked.
Well, she did get wrecked. That's right.
I lost 2,000. They lost 2,850. So that's all right.
That's all right. Was that a costly victory? Or just victory?
It hit, but it was what it needed to be in this battle.
Ready for orders.
I am prepared for battle. Die quicker. Ooh, I could subjugate them, or I could occupy. See, if I occupy, I don't think I'm going to hold this territory for very long. So I'm going to subjugate them. And see if I can now have a flank here which can protect me, because... Let's have a look. How friendly are these guys? They're alright. So the reason I've done that is because... No. In the fridge, bomb. Yeah, you got me, bro.
Oh, you getting beverages? You getting Guy to get you a beverage?
No, he asked me.
Monster.
Guy looked after me every stream.
I want a tea. No one asked me. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, Joey.
So I get my own tea.
He has favourites, okay? So these guys hate me, but they at least fear me.
You have my attention.
And they're my satrap now, so hopefully, looking at the grand scheme of things, also my ally here is kicking in Carthage.
Awesome.
So that's good.
Most excellent friend.
And he won't give me that. That's all right. So I don't have to keep an army here to defend over here, which is good. I also can't keep half the troops I own, so I'm going to get rid of them. So I'm getting rid of the elephants. They've done what they were useful for, and now they can go home. To wherever home is. And I'm just...
Oh, our warriors of the future still there. That's what they are now.
They are.
Can we rename them?
My lord. My lord.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
Of the sure, that warriors of the future. So remove the from there, from the start. Perfect. Put an A there.
No.
All right.
Fine. Is that
Warriors
alright?
of the future. Yes. We might as well just rename the army to what you called them in the first place.
I think so.
Ready for orders.
You got there? Get James a coat. Go get a tea. Yeah.
At your command.
Go for a tea. Just saying. Just normal tea with 2 sugars in it. Just bit under-caffeinated. Thanks, Guy. You're the best.
Under what?
I'm not caffeinated enough.
Oh, okay.
I got up really early this morning.
I renamed this army.
No man, Joey's. Thank you.
No problem. Got your back.
As does Guy getting a tea. Hey?
putting them to work.
Again, brand management.
Leading the way. Got a Libyan army up here for some reason. Don't know what they think they're going to achieve by coming
Are
too
we
close to me.
friends with them?
We are not enemies with them.
We fight
We
for you,
are
my
simply neighbours.
Uh,
So down here I get more from looting, more morale for defensive battle, more for offensive. I'm going to go for offensive because I'm being very offensive.
Ready for orders.
Standard James.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah. How long have we worked together
This
now?
is the end
4
of our
years?
agreement.
I have almost been at this company for 4 years. Almost 4 years.
Then I have been here almost 5 years, which means you and I have known each other for 4 long years.
I'm sorry. I am very sorry.
That's alright.
So Carthage just ended their non-aggression pact on me,
Oh,
which is good.
We make this
why? Didn't we want to hold that out for a little longer? No? Alright.
I mean, yes, but doesn't look like that was going to work for very long anyway.
My lord.
Problem is, a lot of my troops right now are still really under strength, so that's kind of worrying. So I'm trying to think how I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this incredibly aggressive and see how it plays out. Right now, I need these troops to get back up full strength, and that's going to take a little bit of time. My frontline infantry against Carthage is not really going to work very well. Actually, maybe not. They've got Libyan hoplites. What's base morale? 57, melee attack 28. 18, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's going to end badly. So my trump cards in these are my war elephants and my cavalry, and I probably need to start upgrading something which is going to get me better ones as well, because as it stands right now, I am in deep trouble if we end up at war.
Don't have more war.
More war.
So I'm just checking my work emails.
Checking work, that's fine with me. Don't worry about me, I'm here. We're getting quite a lot more viewers. Thanks for joining us on Total War Fisher Stream, showing off one of the harder positions for...
Oh no!
Before I get back to the introduction.
Yes, hold that thought.
Assassination plot. They've already tried to kill me once already, and we promoted the suspect this time. So what are we going to do this time? The same? Or
So
jail him?
what's, yeah, I reckon more higher body. Is that going to lose us some money? Is it
I'm gonna
probably
jail
will.
him.
Jail him, yeah.
I love jailing people anyway. Oh, I just jailed one of my own commanders. Oh well.
Then
That's
they deserve
fine.
to die.
He deserved to be jailed.
Meadow. Yeah. That's alright, I love it. You're the best. What? Yeah. Is there no milk? That's fine. I love it like this. Cheers, bud.
Ooh, the outcast.
Caffeine is caffeine.
A girl cast out from her tribe has become a hunter of some renown. Having survived the desert for years on her own, she must know the land lies, how the land lies better than anyone. We could use the knowledge of the terrain to help us scout and prepare our borders' defences. The elders of the tribe will certainly oppose it, but the decision is not theirs to make.
It's higher, son.
I'm hiring that. So it means we have less authority, sorry, but we do have more cunning.
Classic. Is she dishonest? I don't respect
No,
that.
it's because we seem less authoritative to all the men in the tribe now.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
assuming. So these guys are doing quite well against Nova Carthage. So that's good. Libyans here still looking slightly dangerous to me. What I might do, which I usually wouldn't do because it costs me quite a bit, but I need to get allies with a faction out there. So I'm sending a spy out there to basically make contact with Carthage. Going to bring my main army back over here.
Can we poison their wells? I'd love that.
We're not going to, no.
No,
We could, but we're not going to.
I'd love to poison a well. In a game.
Yes. In a game.
Exclusively.
Exclusively in the game. Not just in general.
No.
Joey has not got
not-
a
it's
reputation
not
within Horsham doing this, but I
It's pour
wouldn't
like
be
cans
surprised.
of Coke in wells. I don't do that. Ugh, I wouldn't touch Coke Zero. Ugh. No, thank you. All sugar all the time. Good. Looks like I'm taking over. Let's roll James's Carthage.
Oh,
off.
sorry. Happens sometimes. I don't know why.
Sugar
right.
rush?
Okay.
Oh no, it's
Sugar
just zero
rush.
sugar. Sorry,
Silly. Aspartame.
my mistake.
Yeah.
Delicious. Isn't it aspartame? You don't know. I don't know why I thought you'd know.
I had Gemma ask me about spelling for one of the Welsh kings. I just like turned to her. This is literally as Jack Luster walks by, and just like, why are you asking me when you just ask the game lead? She's just like, well, I don't want to ask him because he looks really busy. And it's like, so you asked the dyslexic like how to spell some goddamn Celtic name from 1,000 years ago, and I just turned around, do you know how to spell it? I'm like, no, I don't know how to spell it.
You can barely spell my name.
Pretty much. There's too
That's
many
fine.
J's in there, you know, and A's.
You realise given spelt with a G.
Is it? Oh no, I lost all my gravitas for imprisoning the wrong man. Oh me, really? I mean, it's just these things that happen sometimes.
You remember when you said we were smart after I gave good advice, and now you just went ahead and jailed? Although I did say that as well.
I've still got a lot of gravitas.
You've done no diplomacy, no politics so far. Do some politics. Marry a person, kill some people,
So
secure some loyalty. Do some of that.
we're a kingdom,
Not
so
with a xenophobe.
you know we've got a 4% risk of secession. You know, we're doing quite well. This is the other political tribe. They have a successor. He's a pacifist,
Nice.
so he doesn't like it for a war.
Yeah.
He's a Mongol, so he's
Mogul.
Mogul.
Money.
Boy, he's just riding in from the steps. You know, I don't know.
Are we cross promoting Attila?
I
No.
like this guy. He seems cool.
Yeah, he's a mogul. So
He has a
he's into
thirst for
money.
power, though. And he's xenophobic. But that's kind of okay.
In that time period.
Yeah, thanks, Joey. In this time period is quite useful because I don't like all the other factions anyway,
Yes.
because it's total war and I need to attack everyone that exists in front of me.
So it's not a bad trait to have.
So
even
I
if it's
don't
not
think
a
I have
good
to
thing
worry.
be.
I don't have to worry about my court nobles right now. I'm not big enough that it's going to cause me issues. If it does, though, I'm going to kill him straight away. Like, no joke. Just murder him straight away.
Yeah,
Do not care. He will die.
full murder.
They cross me, murder.
All right, Black Fox, you could turn all caps off. I can read it.
Damn. Just put him in a cage. Beat him up.
I've got mod
Elbow
rights.
drop
Like
him.
I'm literally
What
moderating
would-
the stream. So
What would be your wrestling finishing move?
oh.
You have to have a signature and a finishing move,
I'd say it's going to be a lot to do with headbutting.
right?
I'd say my wrestling persona would be really into that.
Okay.
You know. Yeah.
I like good.
So I wouldn't go for a full physical move. I'd kind of act all chill about it and then proper.
Bang! Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So what's the signature and what's your finisher?
What are good finishing moves? I don't know.
So
What-
your finishing move has to be something that completely puts them out, and your signature move has to be something that's like it's not going to finish them, but it sets them up for your finisher.
Okay. Okay. So a headbutt, and then can I go into one of those like full body kick things in the chest?
You can do whatever you want.
I
It's your
think that.
finishing.
I don't know what it's called, but that headbutt, full body kick, because you're still kind of reeling from the headbutt. Like, oh, I didn't expect that headbutt in the face, and
That's
then
true.
more
Bang.
agile kick.
I like it.
That's that.
So a signature surprise headbutt, and the finisher is a bigger headbutt.
Surprise headbutt, finisher, big headbutt, sure, but maybe I turn around and it's from the other way, right? That way, and then turn as if it's all done, and then I headbutt you again.
So stream, what is Joey's signature and finishing move? Please put that down, chat.
And wrestling.
And
What should that be?
yeah, we can come up with that second. Give her a wrestling persona, like a wrestling name, followed by signature and finisher. Someone come up with a format, and then everyone else just copy. Go for it. Right, one of our caravans has disappeared in the desert, probably attacked by bandits or lost in a sandstorm. What should we do?
I can help with this. When we went looking,
Yeah.
Wills and I, we ended up losing a buttload, like losing people from attrition. and there wasn't a great deal left. When we did nothing, I think that worked out better for us. Oh.
Okay, cool. Took that advice on board, workshopped it a little, and then completely ignored it. Let's see how that works out. I assume probably very well.
Well, let's hope so.
Am I boring you?
Yeah, very much so. I'm having a look at my work emails. I have to do streaming and work at the same time.
La-di-da. Cool. Nothing bad has happened yet. Faction encountered, which is one of the Libyan tribes. The reason this is why I've sent my spy out here is I need to get some contact with some of the other factions, especially those who are at war with Carthage, because I'll get bonuses if I end up fighting them.
will have me listen.
I'm not spending any money just yet because I'm trying to just wait it out a little. Which province is getting me more money?
What do you see?
I mean, that was a pretty obvious question. I don't know why I actually asked it. It's obviously going to be the one that has a full setup. And with that,
Well, not your fortified area.
Uria?
Your area.
Hurry up.
Your area.
Enemies in the Uria.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, that's really making me laugh. Slaves are great. They're very cheap infantry, so I'm getting lots of them.
Do they think I'm Grace? Just out of interest. I'm Joey.
For God's sake, people,
But it could be
seriously?
Grace. Grace was talking on Reddit earlier, but I am not Grace.
All right. Yeah. Lost caravan, -5 unit replenishment.
See,
which
I
is
told
fine.
you that's what happened.
But +12 wealth all comments in the area.
All commerce, yeah, but how much?
That's
of it-
fine. I need
is
more
that
money
fine?
anyway.
Oh.
More money. More money, more men
Or
in
women.
the army. Eventually. Not right away, but eventually. So there's 2 armies up here. I can start building up some more buildings over here. I am going to go straight away for a mine, because I just need some money. Money?
Money. Not Charlotte either. Although my middle name is Charlotte, so forgiven.
I thought you were Charlotte. What is going on?
No, neither Charlotte nor Grace. I'm Joey, short for Josephine. Don't call me Josephine.
Right at the capital.
Yes, mate.
Right in your capital. You're suspect for instigating one of the other political parties. How do you react? Accuse in private, accuse in public. Crush the riot. I predict a
Yes.
crushed riot.
Yep. Is that a Kaiser Chiefs reference?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like bad music as well.
We are old.
Old?
You are old.
Are you saying Kaiser
You are
Chiefs are
old.
old?
Well,
They're like on top
Guy,
of the pops tonight.
do you know much about Kaiser Chiefs? Yeah?
See?
What's your favourite Kaiser
I'm
Chiefs
hip.
song?
See?
Alright, fair enough.
I'm down with the kids.
I went to see them at V Festival one time.
That's
that
an
great?
old man thing to do.
I am an old man, though.
At your command. Advance.
I literally just trespassed simply because I couldn't be bothered to send a scout, which is probably annoying everyone, but yeah, it's fine. And my turn. Got enough money here.
I see that I was mistaken by Skaven Blaster because he knows that I'm not Grace. It's 4 and it's worshipping Grace time. That's fair.
Headbutt the riots, someone said.
Also a great band name.
Oh, for God's sake, man, you're my allies. Why are you declaring war on me?
Arrow will strike well.
Ugh. Release from prison. That's good.
It's not going great. Wait, what? We can't be not friends with the...
First of all, let's see if I can get peace with my satrap that decided to...
Yeah?
In time. To
Oh,
What?
come on.
Give him a fiver.
we will have peace, but only when you moonstruck and deformed imbecile.
Come
one more
on.
time.
We
I'll
will
go
have
up
it,
to
but only when you moonstruck
grand,
and
but that's it. There you go. Leave me alone now, please. Everything else is going wrong though.
Expect.
Oh, it said there's. Okay.
What?
Said there's no chance of succeeding, but earlier it said there was.
Oh. Rome 2 DLC Shrine of Joey. Spreading the faith of Joey, one headbutt at a time. Plus 20% to public order. Yep. -5 to sanitation.
So we're doing alright. I mean, they've got a bit of influence, but it's nothing crazy.
Marry. Assassinate.
I might put him back in.
At once.
So how are you finding this? Are you finding it pretty tough as far as Rome 2
Right now,
campaigns
because the main war hasn't kicked off, so it's actually okay. But it could easily go wrong quite quickly. Basically, I'm skirting on the danger of being pulled into a big fight at the moment. Gonna put him back on an elephant. Higher.
Yeah.
There we go. Is this the guy I wanted?
Is it true that you used to be good at Total War?
We fight for you, my lord.
Used to be.
Make haste.
Is that what you said?
That's
That's
not what I
strange.
said. That's
I-
what Mark Rocks said.
Mark Rocks. Well, you know, you should come up with a better name than Mark Rocks. Because I think he sucks!
Don't say that James isn't good. He gets salty about it.
Ready.
Uh-huh. Salt Lord himself. What am I going to do? I'm going to keep getting my upkeep down. Let's see if I can make some friends up here yet. This guy thinks he's all good because he's got a bigger boat with swirls around it. Mine is a lot smaller with heavenly light.
A bigger boat with swirls round it.
Yep, well, I don't know
Yeah.
how else to describe it.
Oh, doesn't that mean that they're in boat march stance?
Yes. I mean, I know what it is.
I'm just checking.
I was just being
knew what it
dramatic.
was. I was asking because I didn't.
I mean, if you're going to talk about the faction, at least get the name right. Okay, so I'm not at war with these guys anymore. He doesn't hate me as much, even though I did at one point make him my vassal. I'm trying to get contact with this faction. No one really knows much about them in this game. They're called Rome. Here they are.
You're
They're
trying to make
fighting
friends.
Carthage right now.
Welcome,
Yeah.
worthy guest.
They don't like me either, but that's cool. Because
Yes.
if when I declare war on Carthage, they will probably come to help me.
But it does not meet with the
Um,
Senate's approval.
and it looks like
No.
there's a hell of a lot of Carthaginian armies up here, which is scary. I am not worried if I lose the settlement up here, even though it is my capital. It's unfortunately not walled. This one here is much better for me because it's walled.
Ready for
So my war against Carthage is going to start pretty weird, I must say. Got a lot of skirmishers.
If there are any lady skirmishers, should we call them hermishers?
we fight for you, my lord.
Yes. I was waiting for one eye roll this stream. At least one.
Was that even an eye roll? I think I just stared at you and then my eyes just stopped working for a second.
You just glazed over. We've got Dogbert is just like wine. He becomes even more good the more time passes on. Only that you forgot where you put the
These
wine.
brazen fools deserve only death.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not going to... I'm going to help them in their war against Carthage. I'm not then going to declare war on the other faction. I kind of need them to leave me alone for a second. Public order growth or minus corruption. Yeah, I'm getting that one there. So that's more public order growth as well per turn. So that's awesome.
At your command.
Hello, Rome. Hopefully you're fighting Carthage. Yes, you are. Good. Let's go down here and see how dangerous Carthage is. Right, and you see I've got an army set up here, an army down here. These guys are going to attack very soon. And I'm going to build up a force up here. And hopefully...
There's quite a large bulk of armies.
They have
back
loads of... If they
yeah.
attack me from there, I'm just going to run away.
Yeah. You'll lose all your stuff.
My hope... they're coming for me anyway, so I need to hit them first. I could do a lot of damage in one turn, though. I can do a lot of damage, Joey. Trust me.
No, I believe it.
My warlord is... I'm going to promote the suspect.
Again.
Actually, no. Hire bodyguards,
yeah,
because it's
try
the only
that.
one we haven't done yet. Right, survivors. Refugees from a tribe not previously encountered have crossed the desert and have arrived at our territory. Their homeland has been devastated,
How's
and
our
their fate is
food?
now in your hands.
I reckon provide.
I'm going to let you decide, and I'm going to rush away before I have my own survivor.
Ominous. I don't know what that means or what he's doing. Is it a wee break? Probably, innit? Right, survivors. Refugees from a tribe not previously encountered have crossed the desert, arrived at our territory. Their homeland has been devastated, and their fate is now ours. So accommodation, -2. We're at 7. It's probably fine. Our public order might be all right. Busy guards, land recruitment cost. I want to provide for them. I don't want to banish or ignore. I want to be nice. We're doing it. Right, let's mess some stuff up while James is away. What are we meant to do? Guy, what are we doing? He doesn't know. Right, let's go down here. What are we going to do? We're going to take these guys? Are you going to be our friends? Diplomacy.
You have my attention.
Go on.
Now, do not try to
Some
charm,
money.
wheedle or cajole. For
Oof.
those, pain is...
We don't have money. We don't have money. All right, then we're going to attack them. Yeah, no! God. So we're definitely encroaching in their land. That might draw them out, which is kind of fine. I'm happy with that. I think we should take them out. What else have we got going on in diplomacy? Do we have any opportunities to trade with anyone? No. But if we start to be better friends with them...
Welcome, friend.
Oh, it's back.
Welcome.
I didn't do anything too bad. Well, I'm trespassing. No, I'm just trespassing. Oh! I got it.
Almost. I had my quick time event. I think it went well.
Sorry, I shouldn't pay to appease lesser beings. You're right.
Right. What did we do to the survivors?
What survivors?
There were
Oh,
no
I
survivors.
kept them. I bought them in. We accommodated them. So we've lost 2 food and 1 public order. So we're at
That's-
7, we're at 5 now. I think that's alright.
That's actually alright.
I think it might improve our
We can-
economy.
We can live with that.
She says. I don't know. It might.
Let's just say it did.
I think there were a couple of outcomes that happened as a result of that when Wheels and I chose the same thing. So, if we're lucky.
All of this is good right now. Don't have to worry too much. You put my army in the wrong place.
Ha-ha!
It's okay. I knew the risks.
Yeah, you did. I was going to do worse stuff, but I thought, nah, sod it.
Sod it.
Sod it!
Ready for battle.
So I don't have much of an economy at the moment, as you might have noticed. So I'm going to have to be a little careful. Hopefully, though, when my army's not out of position, I'll be able to do something about that.
You, my lord.
Just crush him. And maybe that army will be drawn out and try and fight you off. And then you can just take the settlement.
I'm hoping they're all really far away. That's my hope. Will it go away? Who
No.
knows?
Does
Find
it
out.
ever?
Ooh, Rome tribute. Rome has sent a delegation, no doubt bringing tributes of valuable silver. Finally, our patients are starting to wear thin, but now grease our palms. They would prefer that we unleash our riders against Carthage. So be it.
Accept the tribute.
Oh, damn right.
Yeah, we need that money as well.
Ready for
How much are we bringing in a turn? 280?
280 to.
Not a lot.
Yeah. which is good. They've given us a chunk of money now. Carthage has an army up here. Dido's faithful. Just don't have a very strong force, so we have to be careful. This army is at max. This one's at max. So next turn, then we're gonna go. We're gonna go to war.
Yes. Just checking whether we've had any posts yet.
I
Ugh.
get post quite a lot.
We ask only a
Physical post in the mail.
Physical post. It's an oddity, I know.
against
I
this
hate it.
most annoying of foes.
Assassination plot. Your bodyguards killed the assassin. You assert your strength. Of all parties are impressed.
Yeah.
They should be impressed about the bodyguards, not me, but they're...
But you
so,
chose the bodyguard, so
That's
it's
true.
your ultimate judge of character.
Yeah, it is very true. Right, so my armies are ready to go. It's now or never, really. My income is quite low. I'm going to have a chat with Rome and ask
For the
them...
Senate's part, be
Um,
welcome. I listen and speak for them in our dealings today.
how about, if you give us some money, then I'll go to war with these guys. No? Okay, how about if I talk to you guys, who like me
Please
already,
accept
join
as a
Federation, no. Join war against all these factions, not that one. Payment. No? Okay.
Your
Let's
generous nature
do the
gives
same.
your people credit, but really
But,
such a thing is not
little less money.
necessary.
Yay!
Yes.
Ooh, interesting. They're a client state, but they didn't get dragged into that war. That's interesting. If they don't get dragged in, that takes effect. Nah, I'm going to declare war on them anyway. That's one under siege. Can I make it two? Ah, I can't quite make it there. That's alright though. That's one of their factions destroyed. We are going to...
So in the
raise
stream,
it.
gents, I've renamed it to in Desert Kingdoms. That was me.
I'm going to loot this one. Next turn we're going to capture this one over here. And then hopefully we'll be able to turn our attentions to the enemies coming our way. Over here, this is just going to be a little worrying. They do have a lot of armies here, but we're now able to recruit a lot more troops, so I'm going to...
Fight for you, my lord.
Don't want to recruit any more slaves, I've already got too many. Get some more cav. A lot of cav there. Alright.
Very interesting. We've got a blog that's just gone up. I'll share that in the chat if you wanted to have a look.
What's it about?
I believe it's what the teams are working on.
Ooh. Those kind of blogs are always incredibly interesting. Especially if you want to know what we're working on. What are we working on? Do you know?
A lot of stuff.
I'm going to hire bodyguards again because everyone keeps assassinating me.
Skaven blast on
Survivors!
right here.
Woo!
Yeah, good.
Functioning part of our society now. So
See?
we get minus 2 recruitment plus 6 growth per
See,
turn.
it was great. Great choice. You're welcome.
I like it. Useful. So we're going to capture this territory here. We're going to occupy this one. We're going to...
Oh,
Get
look
our
at,
armies
look
back
at
over
his.
here.
Can you see his outfit?
Command.
His armor outfit.
This guy's got... He's awesome. So I'm interested in where their armies are, actually. Hopefully, I can keep them bottled up and go in the direction I want, but I can never be too sure.
At your command.
Right, okay.
Ready for orders. A noble cause requires noble men.
This seems to be going well.
You're doing all right.
Yeah, because Carthage isn't fighting me as much. They're attacking my ally. Which is great. Don't attack me. That's a big army, though. Where are you going? A noble death. Uh-oh, I don't like that.
Oh, who died? Let the movie play. Oh.
And I've got a slum
And
and a rebellion.
Oh.
Oh, natural causes.
That's fine. What about... Oh.
And I killed the assassin, who just tried to kill the leader who then died.
Unrelated.
Okay, so this army up here is coming after
Sorry,
me.
what was the name of their army?
The Friends of 104. Not sure how I feel about that name.
Honor and great glory. On the move, my lord.
I'm not going to attack that Punic rebels, because I'm thinking that this army's going to come in and attack them for me.
We fight for you, my lord.
Actually, let's not count on that. Let's be full-on aggressive here and go straight after this army that's coming in.
Ready for orders.
Nice income.
Thanks, bro. Made it all on my own.
Have you got a lot of mercenaries?
Not yet.
Oh.
We fight for you, my lord.
At your command.
Alright, let's see if he attacks me with this big army, which is like right in front of me. I kind of want him to. I need him to attack, to be honest. I need to get one army out of the way so I can keep this push going, because all their armies are on the east coast at the moment. West coast, sorry. That was the wrong move. That actually causes me a lot of trouble now. Though I can chase after them. I don't care about losing territory. Refugees, try from distant lands, you have permission to settle within the province. They bring foreign cultures and new ways. What would be your decision?
Seems like we need public order at the moment.
Yeah, we're going to deny them. We're going to stick with the old ways. We're losing some territory while this is going on. They are basically going straight for my capital. Well, my possible future capital. But it does leave open Carthage. But I will lose my base of operations if I don't chase them, so I'm going to have to go after them.
Kill them all.
This is putting me in a very awkward position.
Rudy, what do you care about then? And there was a comment here, I'm so accustomed to Warhammer 2 UI that I have no idea what is going on. So, as I'm brand manager on Rome 2, here, this Desert Kingdom, when I booted this up for the first time, it had been a long time since I played Rome 2. Back, like,
Been a
when we were
long
streamed.
road.
It was.
Getting from there to here.
I only did Attila streams with you, right? And video stuff.
Did we? I don't remember.
I don't. I think so. I think it was only that if we would have done...
I think it was only Warhammer.
Or, yeah, potentially just that. You were on Arena for a while, weren't you?
I was indeed.
But I was on Rome 2 and Attila, and yeah, the UI difference is enormous. The difference made from Rome 2 through to Warhammer 2 is just staggering. But once you get your head around it again, it's all easy to understand. And we've got Academy videos as well. I can link those through if you're interested in having a look at Rome 2, and the controls and UI are just completely alien. I'll dig it out and I'll link it in chat.
In time.
At your
Ready
command.
for battle.
We fight. On the move, my lord.
Might have made a huge mistake on that last movement. We'll only find out next turn, though. But this is good. They're moving up forward. They're probably not paying attention. Might be able to wipe out an army here. Ambush. That is a good ambush. I mean, it was a great ambush until I realised I have literally no range units in my army.
Well, balance of power. So are you just going to auto-resolve? It's quite likely, isn't it?
I'm going to take a lot of casualty from that. Yeah, definitely did. Can I move on and take... Ooh, Jesus, apparently not. I disagree with that. I think I could win that one. But I'm going to rush back. I've done some damage to them. Wiped out an army. And going to retreat back to my territory. I need to get rid of this Libyan army behind me.
We don't have Empire Divided disabled in any way, and the Power and Politics came with Empire Divided as so much as the build, but it's free content, which is part of this. And it is in here. James, I think, just doesn't care.
What? Where? Who?
They said, do you have Empire Divided DLC disabled? Do you just not care about politics and civil war?
No, I have.
Done a bit.
I've been keeping an eye on it. It's at that point where I trying at my best not to have it shift over into a bad way.
So I usually read marital priorities, but it's martial priorities.
Marshall.
As your enemies gain strength, it is important to have a well-balanced military. With that in mind, what kind of training would you like to focus on? Infantry, cavalry, or navy?
I'm gonna go cavalry. Focuses on my faction.
Do.
So at the moment, the risk of a succeeding party is quite low. I control pretty much everything. I'm admired. The other political party has a first of power, but they're also pacifist now because the other guy's taken over. The original. Ugh. The other leader of the party's dead. Yeah, sorry about that. So, as it stands right now, it's kind of okay. They don't have enough influence to cause me harm. If they do, though, I will instantly assassinate them. But they're not. Okay, good. So, the Friends of 104 have taken this settlement back over, which means I will be able to hopefully kill them. And I need them bottled up, because as it stands right now, if I keep running, they're going to tie down my 2 stacks while I need them elsewhere. Hopefully this army will get back up to strength soon. You can see there are a lot of Carthaginian armies moving around here. I'm going to talk to my allies actually and see if I can get them to pin down this army here. So we'll see how that one plays out in the next turn. My spy here, let's see if I've got any troops coming. Yeah, I had a feeling this might happen. So they've got another army coming up. These guys are very dangerous. They've got some elite infantry in here. I can only really fight them if I have 2 armies to their 1. So that's what I'm going to aim to do when I get the opportunity. Where is my dignitary? There he is.
When are we going to get our own James and Joe bobbleheads? Can you imagine how horrifying they would be?
I am looking forward to the horrific bobbleheads. Can we get them made, please? Thanks.
Why are you asking me? Oh, yeah.
Brand.
Yeah, that's right.
Apparently.
Yeah. All right.
Apparently, you just make it happen. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Sorry, Guy can do it.
No, he's not
Bobbleheads,
into it,
please.
no.
He
Not even
bobbles
some
his
guy
head.
ones.
I want a guy. I want a guy.
That'd be hilarious. You got the hair for it.
Uh-oh, fire. For God's sake. Can't catch a break, can I?
No.
My settlement's on fire. I need to repair it. There's a Carthaginian army nearby, which is here. If I take this army out, this army will attack me. I will probably lose.
At your command.
I am out of
At
range.
your command.
We fight for you, my lord.
Let's try.
Oh.
You might.
This is an easy way to lose a campaign.
Concealed from view.
My
It
lord.
is one of the hardest factions in all of Rome 2.
I might easily have just killed myself here, but I'm going to give it a try. They are better at meant to be ambushing, so let's see if that's the case when I ambush
We
them.
fight for you, my lord.
Excuse me. You've got half an hour to long this out. If you can keep everyone alive for half hour, that's fine.
I'm attacking LOL.
LOL, I
LOL is being
I
attacked.
believe.
Yes! Got what I needed. So I'm going to be able to ambush this army coming through.
Are you fighting manually, or are you going to let this one go?
I'm going to... Oh, I could fight this one manually.
I mean, it's pretty high. Isn't there another priority after this?
Yeah, let's just order us over. Ah, right in the belly.
You'd think they could see us, but there's quite a large distance.
Waiting for more
That's
orders.
one army out of the way. One of many. But I want this one behind me out the way, which is the painful one.
Who's occupying in there, though? Is it still
Libyan
Carthage?
army.
Oh, well.
They're bringing more and more troops in as well.
Yeah.
But that was crushing defeat. I smashed that army. These
Oh,
guys
no.
have got 50% chance of being able to ambush in the desert, higher than normal. So making use of that is pretty useful. Shipwreck. Fishermen have found a shipwreck in the firth of the Great River. The cargo is full of spices and expensive levers. Understanding the position they are in, they have sent a portion of the treasure as a tribute to you. Accept the tributes. Public order. Put my wealth, or I'm just taking
Yeah,
the
just
tribute.
take it.
I need that
We
money.
didn't expect it.
Settlement.
Gonna get the settlement out of the way.
Haha. You're gonna take it? You're
Loose.
gonna loot it?
This is the problem here.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my capital, but I'm not really too bothered right now.
Oh. No? You're gonna bring them in to reinforce?
Still not good enough. They do have a lot of good troops, though. That's the issue. Oh, what's my movement like?
Can't be great. No.
See if I can pull this trick out a second time. So, relying on my ambush stance again to see if I can pick off one of these armies as they come through.
Woo!
Wrong button. Hey!
That was scary.
Don't panic! I think Guy just had a heart attack over there. It's okay, don't worry. So,
But he never misclicks, like, ever.
I can see if I can get a peace treaty with Carthage.
I thought that was literally the opposite of what we're trying to do here.
Oh,
Do
these
not
guys.
try.
Okay, that's fine to me.
Yeah, even their voiceover. Do not try.
Do not try. Next turn is going to be a very interesting turn. I have the money though. Lose the capital. I always expected it was going to happen. So I've just lost my capital. But that's okay.
Perhaps now there will be a riot in the capital.
Well, they can have a riot all they want. They just got to fight the Carthaginians for me.
Is that... Where's our ship gone? Did we find Rome?
Way! Walked into my trap. Trap card has been activated.
Nice. Ooh!
Oh, right in the
In the
balls. Testicular fortitude is not one of his strong points.
Nice.
Ooh. You've got to have more troops than that, mate. That's not going to go well.
Yep.
In the face.
Stabbed. Rest.
Capital lost.
Yeah.
Your new stronghold is LOL. Really? Come
Io!
on.
Ready for battle.
Ooh. Prophetic dreams.
Prophetic dreams. During an evening gathering around a campfire, one of your generals announces that he slept in his ancestors' burial mound
Why?
and a dream of a majestic stallion running to the south. What is the meaning of this vision?
That he needs to stop getting drunk and sleep in his own house?
The gods are calling us to battle, I think.
Alright.
Well, we are going to battle, so let's just hope that's what they're calling for. Once again, I'm going to try and set up for another ambush. These guys are very good for it, so let's keep focusing on our strengths, why not? Also, I'm going to get rid of a slave unit. Because I need
You're
some
gonna merge those?
skirmishers. So which ones are
Your
good?
horses. No Popolvar. We are not. Great. This is very hard now. Difficulty?
Yeah, very hard. So they just left us here, so we can probably take this territory.
Ooh. Nice.
So the reason for that is he's going to attack this next turn. He'll take that. That's fine. Not bothered about that. But I want to see if I can take this territory and move straight for Carthage. And then next turn I'll bring this army up and defend the rest of it. That sounds fun. Let's go for that. And over here, more of this.
Went pretty well with the generals.
Doing alright.
Well, they're not all dead. We've got quite a nice array of traits.
Yeah, definitely been building up on that. This war right now is quite an interesting one. You know, Carthage and Libya has lost a lot of its territory, but they've taken our capital.
Yeah.
How has that affected us over here? No, we're still pretty much in control. so we don't have to worry too much. Territory I'm not going to hold, I'm just leaving it, and then I'm just forcing myself down to attack.
Do you have any better trade options now you've got lol?
No.
Oh.
I'm trading with the faction I was friends with before,
Oh.
which is useful, but I'm going to lose that next turn. I can't defeat this Carthaginian army behind me. I can confederate with that faction, just not yet.
Riot at the capital.
Crush, always crush. Carthaginian tribute, even though I'm literally fighting them as it stands right now, I'm going to take their money.
Nice.
Because I need that. And I'm going to rush and get my army out of here as quick as I can.
Have we just left that agent doing nothing for a bit?
Which one?
That one. Could we get them somewhere?
Ooh, hello.
Is Rome just chilling out there?
Rome's turned up.
They took just under Carthage. That is sneaky.
That's pretty much what they did. They landed originally when they've landed here originally, or up in the toe. I can't quite remember.
So what's the garrison force like up in Carthage? It's going to be
strong. Oh, it'll be really strong.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rush away from that army that's chasing me.
So what do you want to do with the agent? Or
I'm just keeping an eye on the enemy.
Poison.
Curse your name when rivers run red with their blood.
All right.
That's not helpful. Rome just declared war on us, and he's going to attack my
Best
army.
friends with Carthage? Best friends with Carthage. Come on, they're at war.
I'm at war with Carthage.
Yeah,
and
so
I'm
now
at war with
be
Rome.
best friends with Carthage instead.
I don't think Carthage are going to be too happy with me at this point. I mean, I have literally just decimated a large portion of client states. Fighting Rome is going to be very difficult. Where have we got slums? Oh, there. My new strong... Will it stop giving me strongholds, not the good ones? Uh-oh. Omens of Conquest, that's good, that went my way. So, just to give a breakdown of why we're in trouble. Rome is at war with us. Our allies have just sued for peace with Carthage. So now Carthage are kind of fine.
Shall we?
Libya still has an army and they're behind me. Let's see if these guys are going to give me
You are welcome.
some love.
I feel like we should pick either Rome or Carthage and try and convince them to be our best friends and then kill the other one.
I am
Right.
eager to hear your embassy.
Oh!
I dare.
I'm not giving them money.
We don't
This
have any money.
discord is far
We
from
don't have
pleasing.
anything. So, situation. Bad. I have a lot of money, but I also
Offer
have a
them
lot
all
of
your money for
enemies.
Confederation, says Rudy Adam.
Hmm?
Offer them all your money for Confederation.
Still puts me in a very awkward position, even if I
Great,
do.
most excellent.
More. No. More money. All the money.
These brazen fools deserve only
Let's
death.
see if I
Can
can
your
do
mighty
this. I
general
don't want to spend all my
take
money.
the
'cause
All your
bishop's
money.
blade to them.
Yes!
Hey, they've done it, but I don't know if it's even a good position. I now have territory over here, which is great, but now I am literally cut in two. So, Carthage is here, with Rome here, and I have territory here and over here. So, I mean, one way to salvage this is to just abandon this, reconquer this, get this territory back up. You know, that is literally the best solution to this problem.
Any man who drops is left behind. Ready for all. Any
Goodbye.
man who drops is left.
What about your agent?
An honor to serve you.
He's doing agent things.
Agenty things. Is he poisoning wells?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's coming soon.
I want one well poisoned.
I also forgot I've got their armies, yeah, which would have been useful now because
You cannot retreat.
just got ambushed.
How do you like that? That is definitely a taste of your own medicine.
That's what happens when you're not paying attention.
Yeah. So if you have just joined us, we are playing the Masse Esli of Desert Kingdoms because they are, I think, number 4 on the hardest factions in Rome 2. Ooh,
Look to the enemy men. Form up for
cool.
battle.
James is doing all right. How many turns are we in, roughly? Do you know? 20-ish?
Quite a few. We're about to get wrecked.
We are... He's about to get wrecked. I'm about to watch. And laugh a little.
Oh my god, they're all javelins.
Ugh. Well, good luck with this. James is playing on very hard. And it is, would you say it's very hard?
It's pretty hard. I'm trying to find out if they've got any thought they had some elephants, but they don't. They just have Mago.
Do you?
No. I wish. Make my life a lot easier. So all my slingers doing what they can. Frontline infantry just getting smashed. I need to use some of these guys to go round.
This is karma for all the auto resolves.
What?
That apparently this is karma for all of the auto resolving.
What's
I'd say it's more karma for all of the ambushing.
so does everyone want to see about 4 battles on the stream? Sorry, they wouldn't even get 4 battles. They'd probably get like 3. That would be it.
Yes, as in no campaign. We've got 2 hours.
Did. Oh man, this is the thing. They just have so many javelins. That front line's just getting smashed. At least time it would get in at some of their troops. Yeah, they've just got so much better infantry. So all I can really do is I'm going to just target infantry, which I don't want to have to fight in a future battle.
I mean, we could have auto-resolved this one. Oh, Mattis believes in you.
Oh god, no! This is only going to go south.
He doesn't care, Mattis. I do.
This is General's bodyguard, though.
Yeah, I think if James would have auto-resolved, it would have gone worse. It's more salvageable playing this manually. Is that fair to say? Do you
Oh, I
think
don't
that's
know.
accurate?
I really don't know. Let's see if I can kill their commander, though. That would be the only thing I can get out of this, really. I charged my commander into theirs. Probably not the best idea.
Cavalry!
That's a nice map, though. Gorgeous map.
Go on, kill him. You might have successfully ambushed these troops, but they're not going to kill. Their commander's going to die for it.
Haha! Is it raining?
Maybe.
It is raining.
Yeah! It's all about the small victories, Joey.
Well, now the morale's low. Crush them!
Oh yeah, yeah. That was the master plan all along. Wait until I lose like 3/4 of my army, then win.
Alright, Dr. Sarcastic.
That's what they call me.
Might be able to redeem it. Oh no, balance of power bar is very low. You're gonna die, James.
Oh yeah. But at least my income will now be a lot better.
Well, that's one way to look at it. You've just kind of managed your armies. And
General's
therefore-
fallen. But technically it's not even kind of my army.
Let's
Run
watch
around the map for an
onslaught.
hour and you win. Yeah, but I'm not boring. Like, I want my game to play out the way it might have played out then. I got ambushed. I'm probably going to lose. So we killed their commander. We killed a unit of Cav, and we did some damage to their mercenary troops that are kind of their better ones. We lost an entire army for it, but don't worry about that.
I need 20. You suck at this game. He doesn't.
1v1 me, bro.
Wow. You waiting for a response?
Is that Snickers? You suck at this game, and here's a Snickers. I just don't know what to think of that, really.
I'm really hungry.
I could really go for Snickers, actually.
Mm.
Yeah,
Streaming
someone's-
makes me hungry.
Streaming does make me hungry. I'm starving. Non-aggression
I love
pact?
this
Yes, please.
Joey, what's the name of your other colleague? The blonde guy with the beard. Guy, look at me. No beard for Guy, so it must be Wheels. Right? Blondish? Wheels. That's true. He was once blonde. Yeah, Michael Whelan. Oh, oh.
Okay.
He thinks that Wheels would have done that battle easily.
Lol. Okay. Thanks for the input.
Hi.
Right, so we have one army of Libyans coming for our second capital. I am actually going to go back for that
Well, yeah.
because I'm not.
What about the other?
I have a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah,
now,
that's what I mean.
So
You've got lots of money. And loads of food. That was a great Confederation idea.
Gonna lose this army here. The reason for that is this one here is now going to get reinstated. Let's put a female commander and then let's take this army. Stick her on an elephant. We can get some mercenaries we need. This army is going to get to us quite quick. This is a walled settlement though, so we've got a lot more chances to be able to hold off on it.
For the glory of our people.
Oh, he used a Snickers bar as a reference for snickering, as in laughing.
Ho ho ho. Smart.
I get it.
Right, there we go.
No, we don't have any more information other than what the Teams Are Working On blog has in it. And we wouldn't just randomly say that on a live stream. We'd have it somewhere official.
This will be our last battle of the stream. Let's see if we can fight off these two armies of Carthage. We've got an alright army for it. We don't have much range units, which is the issue because they have elephants. We don't. So we have our 5 units of slaves, which are going to be our throwaway troops. Back line is spears, 1 unit of javelins, and then the other cohort is basically our cav.
Cool.
I think I have an army coming in literally behind. There we are. Hello.
There they are. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly what I want. This is the only chance I really have. It's been able to pick off this force as it comes in. So what do they have? They have some hoplites. These guys are the painful ones. I can't use flaming shot because it's raining.
Ah, you should have changed.
I couldn't. I'm being attacked.
Ah, butts.
So I'm going to attack with my 1 unit of skirmishers, which I have. I'm fairly confident I can hold this. Everything else I have is shock infantry. So that's the only worry. Gonna throw my slaves out here really just to buy time.
We await your orders. Awaiting orders.
Then with my cav, I'm gonna see if I can get behind.
Freak out those elephants.
You can see as soon as they get in there, they just start taking damage.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
We dropped a couple of them.
We're just throwing away troops we don't really care about. Our javelins are doing the damage here. We have a massive cavalry wing, which I'm throwing wide out on this flank. Javelins are doing well. Going to start charging in the rest of the troops here. See if we can hold the front line and swing our cav in.
Is it our cav just slowly?
So as those elephants are down, I'm stopping my firing right now on my. Let's see if I can get a good charge on these
Got a full
hoplites.
unit now. Yes. There's one there, I think.
I'm okay with that. Like they'll break eventually.
That's not bad.
I can't waste everything on them though, because
I think they've.
yeah, but there's another army coming
Oh god.
with more elephants, so I'm gonna have to be able to have some troops left over. These are mercenary noble fighters in here, so these guys are really hard to kill. So I'm gonna have to be very careful. Have I still got some slaves left? Yes, I do. Good. Are there any in this front line? No. Gonna keep hammering anvil here. There's still an elephant there, which is annoying.
And a buttload more coming towards you. Oh, You're doing all right. Some of the cav units are getting a little low, but
As long as my commander stays alive, I should be okay.
it's climbing up a little bit, nudging up.
This is the problem, though.
Yep.
Also, there is another force coming.
Cavalry! Orders! Our
Oh no. Those elephants.
Yeah, they were always going to be painful.
My lord! Cavalry! Awaiting orders! Our orders!
If I can get some good hammer and anvils, target out these elephants. The big problem is this just one unit of noble warriors is so difficult to kill. We've got some breaks over there, so that's good.
Riders, advance! Orders, my lord! Numidian cavalry!
Those elephants are going down, those javelins are still doing the work. But this is the problem, I can't kill that one unit over here.
Is it still going?
They're just so difficult to kill.
They don't even look to be wavering. They're loving it.
Elephant's dead.
Your general has war cry, says Rudy.
Yeah, I'm going to wait until I was in combat. See if I can get him broke nice and quick.
Ah! The enemy general is dead.
They're just going down. Who are they
Do you
fighting?
seriously have 6? More than that. Almost 10 units on that one.
So,
Nuts.
hoplites, they got some cav at the back, and they have once again more noble fighters at the back.
Well, balance of power snuck up a little bit more and then went down again, so...
Well, but I'm going to throw my big blob of cav around here. I'm going to use my javelins now on the rest of those noble fighters. I'm going to pull some out of combat, and hopefully I can get my cav in time for a good hammer and anvil. But see, that's us. Instantly, as soon as they hit my slave infantry, they just died. So that means they now have a lot more skirmishers. Sorry, a lot more infantry.
Cavalry! Amisas! Ready! Our orders!
Try and plug that gap with some infantry. Pull more from over here.
We are at your
Is that unit gone then?
orders awaiting!
What, sorry?
In the other army, is that unit gone?
No, it's still there.
Ugh.
I just can't break it because they're pretty much elites. They are one of the most powerful infantry units you can get. And you can see where they are right
Shoot
now.
them up.
They're like right
Yeah.
there. At the end of this battle, the only thing is basically, if they win, which is too unlikely at this point, it will be literally the two noble fighters, because I just can't break them. You can see they've got some noble fighters here, so even if I kill one here, I've still got a second bunch to deal with. Gonna go for a big hammer and anvil, see if we can
Looks like they're
break this
breaking
front
away.
line.
Look.
Yeah, into mine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be painful. Slingers are in there. It's a lot of damage we've done, but I don't know if it'll be enough to win the battle.
Well, you focus on that. We're very nearly finished.
Oh,
our
don't
rank
worry,
is
my
strong.
army's very near finished.
Yeah, I can see.
Armored horsemen!
Well, I think this was a good crack.
Don't worry, Joe, it's about to finish. Any moment now. There's the big waver. We broke the front line though, which is great, but then they have this unit over here. These are my favourite Carthaginian units as well. I don't like it when they're used against me.
Well, they're your favourite faction.
They are. Carthage is cool.
Outnumbered.
No one should ever talk about it. Carthage, they're awesome. But we did a lot of damage. We've killed both their commanders.
It's going to make another really bad joke. Do you want to hear it?
Go for it.
But what about the Massey-Aisley? Because they're awesome. What's this? Cav? Get it? No? Guy? Yeah, I heard him laugh a little bit.
We heard something. I don't think it was laughing. He was choking.
I don't care. He is joking.
Yeah, see. Well, I can't kill anything significant, so I'm going to charge their Numidians that dare fight on the wrong side.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh god.
Oh.
Good charge though.
Good charge.
Good charge, bro. Where's my king?
Oh.
Oh no. Close defeat though.
All right.
We killed enough. We killed enough. I'm happy with that outcome. All right. Well, I guess that's the end of our stream, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Well, you guys think you can do better? You can get this faction if you get yourself a Desert Kingdom DLC. You can get that on Steam now.
Yes.
I don't think you'll do better, but you know, apparently some people even play on Legendary. I have never seen these people, but I hear about it all the time. So I've been James.
I have been Joey.
And we'll be
Team
back
JJ.
soon.
And probably not back soon. Will we?
See you soon.
Soon.
And remember,
See you soon.
Retreat!
Journey completed.